Good.
Maybe. I'm waiting for mod chat to pick up. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Legends of Logomancy, the best TTRPG stream this side of Monday nights from mostly the Americas right now. Technically, it's from North America. That's inclusive. I like it. It works. For our part 2 of our delve into Vagabond, Indestroboy's TTRPG, presented by the creator himself. We will bow to his will for part 2, Vagabond, Electric Boogaloo. It is what it is. How's things going, Taryn?
It's all good for me. Got a video out this last week, and I am thoroughly exhausted, but I am stoked to be running this more. And then we're getting more stuff going on with the beta playtest for 3.0. So there's some hot fixes coming out this week, and yeah.
I love it. I admit I've been having trouble as a part of the beta test, because every time something comes out, I'm like, I'll go through the Discord and be like, okay, what's the specific line item of things that were updated and changed?
Right.
That's one of the few things that I'd say about the whole like 1D&D thing for what they were releasing is at the very top. It's like, here are the things we remembered to write in the list that we changed.
Yeah, so I've been doing I had been doing patch notes a lot, and then I kind of put that off for a version or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then with this last one being so sweeping, it was like, okay, yeah, we do really need the track edition changes right now. So yeah, the patch notes are 9 pages long at this point, I want to say.
Yeah,
15 pages long. Okay. Yeah, so like documenting that stuff, it's definitely been it's been helpful not just for the people in the community, but also for me just keeping track of like, okay, this is when that happened. This is why that happened. And yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Oh. I'm going to shift this up because I need to. Lydia, how's your day? How's your week, your month, your year? How's your face?
I'm not last. What? I'm good. I've been just chilling, waiting to hear some cool life news soon. But yeah, I've been just chilling, having a good time. I'm excited to roll dice.
And be a stabby murder rogue?
Oh yeah.
I like that we're grokking very well on the sheer amount of murder that's taken place up to this point. Like, there's been a little bit of Lucy holding things back and being like, are we killing them? Are we done with the murders? And it's like, we are not done with the murders today.
I like to think Lucette is like the dark side of Lucy. Just the shadow that emerges from the background.
Don't worry, the darkness comes out when I will it too.
I love it. I like that both being changelings. I like to think that Lucette just like copies Lucy's hairdo from time to time, but is just like black and white.
I feel like at some point we've done a parent trap, but with
absolutely.
like a target to just like totally confuse them.
I like
absolutely, or like just a date that Lucy didn't want to be on.
And Boris just shows up instead.
Yeah.
I am changeling. Do not mock me.
They're wealthy, but their conversation skills are lacking. You go for me, Lucette.
Kate, how's your day?
It's going okay. I'm officially off of antibiotics from the strep, and like I feel like I have a voice again, which is nice considering I'm going to be talking for a couple of hours tonight. But life is good. It's sunny out and starting to get warm.
Love it. I'm also on the recovery path from the COVIDs. Threw me in the hospital for a little bit, and I'm feeling a little better. So I'm riding the mute button a little bit tonight, and just like it's not.
I think everyone I know is sick. Everyone is sick.
Well, it's hard to tell what's affecting me and what has been diligently paid for by my daycare. I say Paying for daycare is like having the hottest new diseases delivered straight to your door. You know, Uber Eats, no daycare. Sarah, how's your face?
My face is a little red and itchy. Lucy is sporting some glasses tonight because the hype goblin's eyes are allergic to something that's been in the air the last 2 weeks, and
That's
I
fair.
can't do contacts right now. But I'm good. I had a fun weekend up in Toronto, up on your side of the border. It was great.
Some would say the superior side of the border.
Oh no, I would definitely say that.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would you take me? Are you looking to adopt? Like I cook, I clean.
You know, it's we did talk about that. Like once our kids are up, we'll be like, we can have more. They just won't be homegrown. So we'll hit you up on that in a couple of years.
I will manage all your social media.
Yeah, hubby can come too. We got the space. That'll be good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Beautiful. And I am having a great time. I'm looking forward to rolling some dice and murdering some giant rolling poo ball shenanigans and vampires and all sorts of things. You've got a magic sword. Like life is good. We got this in the bag.
Yeah. Oh, are we naming the bear?
Oh
Can we
yeah.
give him a name?
Are we? Because we definitely can put a nameplate on it.
We should name him Pooh.
Did anyone bring a screwdriver?
His name should
I
be Pooh Bear.
legitimately, I thought his name
He
was
should be Pooh
Forged the
Bear.
whole time.
I love it.
Forged in
Well,
Pooh.
Officially on the nameplate now, so it can't be changed.
Thank you.
All right, let me see. I should set the map for later so the audience can actually see the Pooh Bear and all of his glory.
If anything happens to this metal-eating bear, I will murder everyone here.
He's more important than the blink
Than
dog now.
myself.
Unfortunately, a little harder to replace at the closest animal shelter.
Right?
Excuse me, do you have giant metal eating bear? I do not, sir. And for the last time, stop coming here.
It's always so funny because you can tell exactly like who the Pokemon fans are when you play D&D with them because they immediately want to tame everything. And if one animal even seems slightly magical, they're like, "That is a companion." Yes.
Does it
Like,
seem
if-
like it's capable of speech?
If I have learned one thing,
Why friend shaped?
if I've learned one thing in GMing 2 games, it is that the party pet is the perfect comic relief that sometimes parties just need to have around. Because let me tell you, whenever it gets rough, I just pull Peanut out and I'm just like, look at my dog. He's dumb. Not a brain cell there. No thoughts behind those eyes. He's doing something silly, even though, our entire home's on fire.
I like it. That is his prerogative.
Yeah, it is. Best
So-
boy.
Taryn, do you want to jump us into it?
Sure. So, yes, last week, you all heard about a mysterious flavor, I guess we'll say, from a nearby water source and a local legend talking about a swordsman that just sort of traversed wantonly and laid waste to anybody that sort of met his path. Eventually, over time, there was a collection of swords that were traveling down this stream, and you all, either through hearing about this legend or, I don't know, taking this on for yourselves, decided to follow all the way to the source and found this cave where the sound of rampaging duck people sword fighting could be heard. And through entering the cave, you encountered several of these creatures. Boris seemed to immediately put one into the dirt, and then that turned into 12 in the dirt. And then while you all had kind of looked through this temple, you saw this massive 30-foot statue, heard these ducks talking about venerating some god they were calling Gladio, eventually finding what seemed to be their latrine and unleashing a vampire named Remy LeFou. As in all the chaos of this, a metal-eating bear came from the other side of the dungeon as well. So this whole temple just seems to be sort of a mess of swords just everywhere. A bunch of these odd duck people, and you all are just still kind of barely even setting foot really into this place. So who knows how much further on this chaos is going to continue. But with that, there's Remy, who has reapparated in front of you as Lucy was talking with him. And as he reappears, and Pooh Bear, I guess as he's now named, is over there eating with Effie. He's reapparated, and he's like, so what was this that you had a proposition? You are currently muted.
I do that from time to time. I accidentally cast it on myself every once in a while.
It's fine. I understand. Happens to me.
Kind of like dropping your sword on your own foot. I was interested in what's on the other side of that door. I was wondering if you could do your misty thing and slip through a crack, take a look, let me know what's there.
Oh, no, we don't go in there.
Why not?
That's where the ever battle wages.
The ever battle.
Excuse me? Ever battles?
There's a large pit where some of the less fortunate souls who had dedicated themselves to this temple's master eternally wage war against each other in there.
Like you could hit somebody as hard as you can and they wouldn't die? Ever?
They might poof, but
they'd come back and I could do it again?
Certainly.
Training grounds. And he's just like begins scheming.
Yes, this was just an easy sell. This wasn't a deterrent. All right. Well, yes, if you'd like to come along, we might be finding use for you.
Oh, why not? Oh, he seems just a little bit more like he's got nothing better to do, maybe, and this seems like entertaining. He's just sort of like, well, is this you all's first time here?
Yes.
Marvelous. Well, I see you've met the Drucks.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't happen to see a big dude walking around with a sword, did you?
No. We found two swords that fit together.
Caesar swords. It's canon now.
We willed it.
Only two, though.
Yes. Are there more?
Well, you pulled that one out of my chest.
Oh, is that sword also serrated? Like the other two that fit
that sword,
together?
yes, definitely. It is glowing, has that light kind of faint aura to it. Yeah.
Cool.
What do you know
Did
about
the
these
bear eat
swords?
it?
Please don't have the bear eat it. I want this is a very cool collection. I'm kind of like acquiring. No, don't eat don't eat the ones that glow. Any other ones are free for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be a number that's carved in on the blade itself. And once you've gone through, apparently Gladio has kind of made a little game here to see who's worthy of taking on his throne.
A throne.
Yeah, he's looking for a new sword lord, a new emperor and empress to sit upon his thrones.
Hold on. Did you say sword lord?
The sword lord, the lord of swords.
I sense like phallic innuendo there. That
Lucette, do you want to be the emperor or the empress?
why not just change it up every day? Like you guys have abilities.
Well, we have to coordinate, otherwise the outfits get off.
Oh, that
Right,
makes sense.
Yeah.
I can
I mean, one of those sword lord
Maybe we
kind of sounds like
alternate.
dick master to me. So I'm a shield guy. I'm good. Thank you.
That's what they call me back home. I'll stick with sword lord.
He wipes his brow and he's like, "Oh, Miss Lucy, no."
Well, So he's set up a little challenge here. Should you like, there are 9 of these pieces that he's split across the entire temple.
Ooh.
And, it's kind of a trial of the worthy, if you might
Yeah.
want to call it something like that.
So, question, because Miss Lucette, you have 2, and Miss Lucy has 1. Those glowing swords that were in the shit are leaned up against the wall. If we go and look, are any of them serrated at all?
So this would be something that you could do as like a scene task in like investigating these.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That seems like a appropriate thing for Boris to do with his time because he spent the most time in that room.
And
It
just
smells.
just as a refresher, so that because I know we've got like a collectathon little puzzle going on here.
Mhm.
So the swords that you all have currently have II. One of them has IX, and then this one that was pulled out of Remy LeFou has VIII.
Oh, like the halfling numerals.
he's sort of like, you get it.
Yeah, I understand. Huh. Cool. Maybe we have to lay them in order. That seems like a suitable like wizard task. You can
Maybe.
count to like 8, right, Miss Lucy?
Definitely.
Oh, good. Oh, I was worried for a second that we were going to be in real trouble.
Boris, don't worry. I can even go to triple digits.
bet
What
you
were the
have.
numbers on your swords, Lucette?
Mine were the II and the IX, right?
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
As this is happening, currently Effie is rolling around in the sand because the last time we left her, she had just been run over by a giant ball of and swords. And so she's currently rolling in the sand because that seemed like the right next step for that. So she's like answering questions while currently doing like back and forth in the sand.
You know what? Chinchillas do it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We'll get some tomato juice back in town. You'll be fine. It's okay.
You will watch silverware with like this.
Yeah, and even like Pooh Bear just kind of like watches and sort of like takes your lead and sort of does the same thing, just sort of like moving its head through the dirt or the sand, I guess. And there's little like molten beads of glass whenever it moves its head through that sort of form and then stick in the ground.
I like it. It seems to me, looking around, that we have a couple of different ways we can go. I mean, there's the room of infinite fun squishy bags, and
Mhm.
then there's that corridor, and then there's that corridor. With if you want to go out in the water, it seems like it goes down the ways, and that one goes up and around. So, where to? Do you want to swim?
Let's see. Well, I don't know how to swim, so maybe the other corridor for now.
We'll just like part the water.
I can't do that.
Oh,
You could ride Pooh Bear,
I could.
oh yeah.
or
I
you could sit
also
on my
can't-
shoulders.
I also can't escort you that way.
Oh, right, running water.
Is it running?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it's
moving.
like a stream flowing out with enough
Mhm.
force to like you'll see every once in a while the swords will like fall over and kind of get carried through. Not exactly swift, but just enough.
More like a jog.
Yeah. Well, why don't we go up the corridor then, and we'll like Fanger dude, you've been here before. What's that way?
Oh, more of these foul creatures.
Ha ha ha! Oh, I like him. He doesn't need to die. That's great. Oh no, we are friends now. That's great. Yeah,
Yes.
I like it.
Mm.
By the way, my blood's made of magic poison. If you touch me, I'll fucking end you. He's a wrath child. A whole lot of like weird damage if you touch him.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
The Boris is entirely made on you can't hit him, and if you do, you pay for it.
I love that.
So funny.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no
shall
worries
we?
there. We shall.
After you.
Oh, after. Oh,
Beauty before brawn.
well, if I must. He he kind of.
I love this vampire so much.
He kind of looks back. I guess Effie and Pooh Bear. What are you all doing? Just still rolling around.
Now that Effie is like covered in like a fine, I was gonna say fine mist, but that's not right. Fine dusting of poo and sand. She's up on her feet and moving with everyone else. And in fact, she comes up to Remy and gives him like a really hearty like pat on the back and is like, "You can do it. Also, I don't have blood."
Oh, why ever? You know what? I know exactly why you all are saying all that. That's fine. I know what I'm about. All right. Well.
Maybe we could find you some.
So this came. There's some swords in here that I saw that had little glowy bits, and I wasn't sure if it was the glow from Miss Lucy's new magical badassery sword or something else. So we should look and see if they click together and make Voltrons.
Make what?
Oh, it's a rabbit folk tale about a bunch of different animal machines that go. And he makes that with his rabbit mouth.
All right. Well,
Best bedtime stories ever.
you'll have to tell one around the campfire later.
Yes. But yeah, into the pooper.
After you.
Boris shoves a vampire into the shit.
Back where you came from, buddy.
You like push him forward. He's like, oh. Okay.
Come on, friend.
Right. Well, you can go on ahead and look. If you're not seeing a glow, I don't really know why to waste your time around here.
Well, I mean, there were swords leaning into the corner.
Yes.
I promise, but yeah.
Well, I suppose after you.
Yeah. I'll go in and check it out and investigate around this disgusting, disgusting place. And
Lucy very carefully steps in the room.
as yeah, he's gonna now detect is sight senses without touching.
This is like
Examine.
being alert. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is going to be an examine test.
Okay.
So anybody that's doing this as a scene task right now would be
Mhm.
making an open examine test for me.
All right.
And that just as a reminder, that's just you keep rolling examine checks until you fail and then tell me the final total of the pass checks.
Is this a one-person thing, or can multiple of us?
Whoever's doing this is more than welcome
I
to do
will-
that.
I will help.
I don't know
Okay.
if you noticed. Boris is not smart. His logic is not there. But I'll try.
Well, Lucy failed.
Oh no.
As
that's a
another
thr-
kind of I was gonna say as another reminder, you can always do luck to re-roll that failed check.
Oh, right. Do we start with, does our luck
Every
refresh?
session. Yeah, every
Okay.
session your luck refreshes.
Up to 2. Love it. All right. So I'm going to use luck to reroll my 3 on a 17 for exam.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. See if I can get better than a 7.
1 success with a 19 over a 17.
Hey.
That
And
was
then
a
a
waste
fail.
of my luck point.
Well,
Oh,
1
not a
success.
total waste. Okay. So definitely just a lot of oxidized, busted pieces of swords kind of stacked up all over the place. You do see one as you're kind of shifting through all these, there's a totally green blade that as soon as you move a pile, you see amongst all the rust and everything, there's just a pure gem green blade on this one sword. It's not glowing, but this looks to be made of some kind of a gemstone.
Cool. It's like glass. I love it. Does it have any numbers on it, though?
No, it looks to be a broadsword, but the entire blade is made of. What's Boris's? Let's just say like lore.
Boris's lore is 17.
It's a very pretty looking gem, like gem sword.
Whoa! It's a green sword, and it's kind of see-through, like those rocks at the beach you see sometimes, like olivine.
With my 14 lore, does it jog anything for me?
It's beautiful.
Oh,
I found you another sword.
thank you, Boris.
I hand it over.
Yeah, Remy's just like
filthy.
eyeing it, like.
What do you know?
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna find all kinds of weird stuff in here.
Okay. I'll tell you what. So on a scale of 1 to stabbing you into the wall, the sword that Miss Lucy has seems to have pinned you there and left you having a bad day.
All right. I know. All right.
No. I'm not threatening you, but it could be
How is
interesting.
that not a threat?
No,
Meanwhile, in the
was
doorway, Lucette has her crossbow aimed and is just waiting.
I was just stating a fact of what I observed with my keen rabbit eyes. Now, I don't want to have to test every single sword we come across and pin you to a wall with it and see if it does the same thing. Like, that's just inefficient, right? Like, that would be a pretty crappy day. No pun intended.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so further on in, Gladio and his worshippers are known for just making swords out of whatever kind of comes about.
Cool.
Further within this temple, there's a magical divine forge that apparently just turns whatever you put onto this anvil into a sword.
Effie.
The fish. Wait,
I was
are
going
you
to say
saying put me on it?
Dude. Yeah.
My head?
Your feet. You could punch
That
and kick
seems
so
difficult
much
to
better
walk.
with sword hands.
But how would I eat? I don't eat.
You don't eat.
How would I pet the bear?
With your face. You
I see no
snuggles.
flaws
I'm
in
in.
this plan.
I'm in.
This is
Done.
this
I'm
is a
done.
genius plan. I don't see any flaws.
It
or how
is a
this could
brilliant
possibly go wrong
plan.
in any way.
I see absolutely nothing going wrong with it.
None.
Could we put Remy on it? Could turn him into sword?
You will not put
Whoa,
me on that.
you could have sword like teeth.
Sword vampire.
You don't want to put people on that thing.
You're not people.
Have
You're
you
a
tried?
vampire.
I am. How dare
Oh,
you.
now that's a
Whoa,
bit,
wait,
bit
no, no,
vampirist.
no.
I think
That's not nice.
Oh, is
We
that,
get to
is
wind
that
that back,
not the,
Lino.
the culture thing? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. You're people.
I on this forge, some of the more devout ones have tried
Uh-huh.
giving themselves over as some great sacrifice and devotion.
didn't go so well, did it?
Oh no! Oh no! It does not.
Hmm.
We'll probably find them a little bit here later.
Are they partially swords?
They're partially people now, I guess you could say.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't understand the taboo connotations of what that means versus what I said, but we'll go with it.
More so, it seems partially seems to imply that it's a smaller portion of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something like that. Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Okay. it smells in here, ladies.
Yes, and I see no more glowing swords.
I like it. Let's do
The
this.
I'm not
We'll
sure
set things
exactly.
on fire.
Do what?
If you want things to glow, we'll set them on fire.
Let's not light a fire in the methane room.
Oh yeah, poop
Okay.
bombs are bad.
Yes. Although I suppose that's how we could have taken care of the ball of poo last time.
Oh yeah, you could just blow it up with your mind. You
I
could do
can.
that.
No, yeah. Just,
I've seen you light some stuff on fire. It would totally be flammable.
that
It's good.
was an accident, and also I had matches in my hand at the time, dear.
What's a match?
It's a little piece of wood that you strike against a strip, and it sparks and then lights on fire.
Oh, like when you hit the rock with the cool. It's
Yes,
wizard
like
shit.
flint.
Got it.
Yes.
Wizard shit. Cool.
No. Oh God.
Down the hallway.
He's fun.
Yes.
Got Remy by the like quaff.
He's- yeah, like,
I like to think that you're just carrying him.
yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
There's two boot heels just dragging in the sand.
I don't know why I'm picturing Remy's hands like this. Like
Whoa.
very like
Everywhere he goes. Oh man. Yeah, and Pooh Bear's just been kind of like standing outside, sort of munching on whatever he kind of finds. So yeah, they didn't. I mean, this sword in particular, yeah, green, nice looking gemstone. Whoever put that into their inventory, go ahead and mark that. It should only be one weight. And with that, where are we going?
West. On the map.
Okay. So, as you sort of go further on down this tunnel, you do hear like a muffled like. And Lucy, you can see further on down the tunnel, there is a large pool of blood, like all the way north of you. You see a large pool of blood and the feet of what looks like a corpse, sort of sat before a large stone door.
Oh my. Well, this should be fun. Did the muffled sounds sound like that quacking of
Oh,
the dead
yeah.
people?
Oh, for sure.
Do we want to pull another impersonation? I could do one of the ones we killed.
Are you
Dun, dun, dun.
still a Druk princess? Have you changed back at all? Are you still just like webbing it out?
I'm trying to remember if I changed back.
I don't think you changed back. I think you just
Fine.
started talking
You just
normally.
been yes.
Never mind. I think
Quick.
the impersonation is still going. I
love
look
it.
down at my webbed feet.
All right. Lucy's going to slip off her boots and her nice jacket and hand them over to Effie. Hold on to these for me, dear.
You want me to
Shall
hold
we?
on to them right now with my okay.
Lucy's also going to change into a druck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you
Quack.
Somehow, it's. I think they might know. You just can't hide it. Some things just can't be hidden. Can't be
Really-
tucked away.
Remy like elbows you like.
No, it's gonna be hilarious, man.
That was
But I'm just
so
saying.
funny. So funny.
Yeah.
The right, and you should see a door up there to your left.
Mm-hmm.
That's where a lot of them seem to congregate and have their little meetings and do whatever they do. Yeah.
Mm. So the door that's way down with the blood is where the Druks are?
There's
or
actually a door also about halfway down the hallway to the left. So there's a door on the farthest north
Mhm.
as far as they can see. And
Yep.
then over to the left on the western wall, there is a sort of what looks like a haphazard kind of mashed together wooden door. Almost more of a barricade than a door, really.
Cool.
All
So
right.
are we going to kill all the drugs that we come across, or Miss Lucy, what are we doing here?
Should we lure some out? Make it a little easier.
Sure, but the violence, like
Yes, you can do the violence.
I can do the violence. I can do the violence. He
He
starts
can
down the
do the
hallway.
violence. He can do the violence.
All right.
Come on, buddy. And he starts
Go!
heading down the
Well, stay out of sight. We'll be right back. Peanut, you're in charge.
What? Oh,
Oh,
all right.
Peanut's just
Yeah, what are
sitting
we
between the two of you, just looking up.
And so the bear is beside me, so it's just me and Peanut and the bear.
Yeah, it's just sort of
Holy
sitting there
boots.
now, like just sort of on its on its butt, just sort of like sitting there in the hallway.
I think
So-
Effie's gonna turn and just have a conversation with the bear, just like "Rah, rah, 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 rah,
love it.
I
rah,
love Effie and the bear.
rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
It goes like, and there's like a whole like handle of like a sword that just, okay, there we go. Yeah, there's just he just like coughs up like a handle of a sword. It's just like,
She picks it up and is like, "Do you want this back or no?"
takes it back into his mouth and just starts chewing on it.
She
Doing the
plays that
cow
like
thing.
the tug of like that you do with a dog, where you've got the rope toy, just kind of like ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you all kind of walk up to this door, what are we doing?
Oh no, I lost my partner in crime.
Oh, are we good?
Camera dropped there for a sec. Oh, she might come back. Nope.
I was going to suggest doing get help. It doesn't work if I'm alone.
Do it with Boris.
Help! I have been accosted. Miss Lucy must carry me.
There's no way I'm carrying you as a drug.
With your magical wizard strength.
That's not how it works.
No, I've seen that you could be like, you're super buff all of a sudden. For like 10 minutes. It'll be fine. Oh, it's okay. Lucetta's back.
Hey,
Hi.
there we go.
The
Lucette,
internet gods aren't my friend. What's up?
should we do get help?
Yes.
All right. Am I injured or are you?
Oh,
No!
I think
no!
it's her.
I think. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, she froze again.
She froze
I love
again.
that it's the same froze photo too.
Oh, there she is. I think Lucette is the one that's injured at this point.
Yeah, right.
She's like, oh my god, why?
No.
No.
Okay,
There we go.
we good.
Maybe.
Yeah, the faces you keep choosing for it to like freeze frame onto. Do we?
Okay, I think I'm here.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
We good?
Okay.
good?
Okay, I'll be injured.
All right. Come here. I'm going to hang on to a floppy injured Lucette and push the door open.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do you guys-
put my back to the door to be around the outside so nobody can see me. I am invisible.
And Remy's like peering around the corner whenever you like open the door, and when you do, you see what looks like two barricades sort of set up of like kind of like ramshackle swords and duck feathers and wood and everything, with a big ball that they currently have on a ramp that is set up, and one of them goes, "There they are! There's the intruders! Let it go!" And this ball starts rolling forward. I'm gonna need you all to take an action to do what you want to do, as this thing is rolling at you right now.
Is it made of poop?
The important questions.
I mean, it looks very familiar. So with that, they have clicked that. What would you all like to do? This thing is like rolling down this thing at you.
I'm out of the
My
way.
best impersonation. I'm going to quack, quick, come help. They're attacking out front. Quack.
Quack,
Hurry, get help. My sister's dying.
quack.
You all have said that as this ball is rolling down this ramp.
Yeah.
Ack! I'm gonna make the loudest like quack I can and like pull Lucette and I off to the other side of the door. I think as a changeling we get help with convincing people who we
Mhm.
are. I think I get a D4. Can I
And
use that here?
we'll do that. I need you both to make me a dodge check real quick.
Which with favor because you're within 5 or you were within 5 feet of me. Can my action to contribute to this be like stepping close to
Yes.
them
Yes, yes.
and stepping away?
Okay, do a dodge check. And you said we get favor?
Yes.
Oh, I got a nat 20 on that roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I nat 20'd on mine too. I got
So
an
you
8 and a
all are-
20.
No.
You all
Nice.
are able to definitely move out of the way, and one of them goes, "Wait, no, man!" And as the ball rolls forward and just smashes and blows up on this wall behind you all, and you're able to get out of the way just in time. Boris, you just see this massive like boulder of swords just hit that wall, careen, and just crash down. And they're like, "Wait, no, that was it Claudette? Oh my god!"
Quick,
Are you
come
okay?
help! Quack! Quick! Quick! They're attacking the front. They're going to take all the swords, destroy the forge. Quack! Quack!
Get up from the rafters, everybody go, 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 go. And there's just this massive, what you can hear is like creaking boards and a bunch of them like picking up what sounds like weaponry and stuff as they get into a formation right in front of the door. They're hopping down.
As they're doing that, Boris just raises a hand back and starts like making the come on motion to the
Yeah,
folks in the back.
After you see Remy like look over, he's like, I think they want us over there. Yeah.
What?
He seems to be
Or
signaling
should
to us.
we?
I
should we-
believe so.
Hi.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Da, 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 da.
And Remy kind of like slowly jumps up as there's about a small platoon of about 6 of them that are like making their way out of this door. And as they do,
Quack! Help! Quack! Quack!
What?
Oh, my sister's dying. Quack!
Jimmer, the one enemy number 6 kind of like looks over and sees Remy first, and then sees Effie before he's able to like realize Boris is standing right there. He's like, no, we've been deceived. Turn, man.
He's gonna get wrecked.
This
is-
They are clearly making their hostile intentions known to you, Boris.
They didn't need to. This was gonna
Yeah.
happen regardless of whether they were peaceful or not.
So with that, because you were hiding, I'll go on ahead and give you all the first turn here.
Sure. I would, since I'm closer to them, I'd like to shove number 6 back and to the ground in front of Lucy and Lucette.
Okay.
All right. So that's a 12 on an 8 for a shove attack.
All right. So you're trying to shove it. Are you trying to shove it 10 feet or shove it?
So
prone?
when I hit with a great shield, I can shove back 5 feet and knock it prone.
Okay.
So I'd like number 6 to be shoved back like to the space beside number 3.
Oh, okay.
And I'll just jump over to the map view quick here. And that's going to be for 3 points of blunt damage from my great shield.
It turns around immediately, like makes eye contact with you in time for you to like just draw out this great shield and just wham, smash into it, and it falls backwards.
Absolutely.
Remy's sort of standing back, just like, oh, go, go, go. Yes. What's everybody else doing?
I mean, he's prone. I gotta take my sneak attack while I got it. So I'll come up and I'll just stab enemy 6.
Do it to it. Yeah, this is
It's like,
favored.
"Ah, opportunity."
Taryn, could I have stepped
Okay.
up a little bit after
Oh yeah,
doing so?
totally. Yeah, you can
Okay.
move anytime during you all's action or you
Sure.
all's turn.
I'll just step up a little as I shove him down.
Okay.
Okay. That'll hit.
I would hope so.
That'll be 4 damage.
Okay.
And then I gotta do sneak attack, right? Sorry,
Mhm.
I'm refreshing my brain on this.
Yeah, because
Um,
yeah, the roll was favored.
Okay. So then it'll actually be 7 damage total.
It falls down. What weapons are you using right now? Or I guess weapon.
I was using a dagger.
You just put that in, and the duck that's fallen right before you just stops moving.
Quack!
The other ones are like,
Oh no!
no, Claudette, what are you? No, no, traitors, traitors.
Quack!
Effie realizes that suddenly what was just a costume party has now become a different kind of party. And she takes her spear and throws it at enemy 3.
Okay.
Because it seems like the best thing she can do from the distance that she's at.
Okay.
So that's a throw. So that's a...
So, because it is a melee weapon, you can make it as a melee check rather than a range.
Okay. Okay. So that's rolling a d20.
Correct.
As an 11, and my melee is 14.
So it goes a little wide, sails down into the hallway, and just lands right in front of Lucette as she's backing up.
Hey, watch it! Quack!
Oh, can you grab that for me?
Oh yeah, I got this.
Thank you.
Love it.
I think Lucy.
Yes.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Okay, so I would like to blink. I would like to blink behind them
Okay.
into the other room. Does blink only use my movement, or does it also use up my action for the turn to cast it?
It would be the action to cast it.
Okay.
And yeah, and then you could, if you're focusing on it, then yeah, you could go back there.
So is
Okay.
it subsequent turns? It's just your movement, but the first time you cast it,
The
it's
first time it
action?
is an action. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I will cast it, and then I will use the movement blink to get behind them.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. I'm cutting off their backing up.
Cool.
Hello.
So you move
Quack.
back there, and you see a room that. Let me get you the full description. I say full like it's a huge, massive thing. Palisades of mud and swords bisect the room into 2 sections. The floor is caked with squalor, feathers, and dirty hay rained down constantly from makeshift rafters in the ceiling. Past the
Yes.
barricades, you can see there is a tunnel that is stretching to the west. But yeah, it just seems to be like some sort of a makeshift like roost of sorts. And you blink back there. The other ones are currently looking forward and they see Boris. So 1, 2, 3. These are going to take swipes at you.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to make 3 either parry or dodge checks. And I'm guessing parry here.
Parry is the appropriate thing here. So parry number 1 is that's a 12, and I'm trying to beat a sorry, what am I rolling against for parry? Is it
Melee?
Melee? So
Yeah.
12 over 8.
There you go.
So made it. And then a second parry, which is a 10 over an 8.
And I need you to make 1 more as another of these Drux is slinging a long sword at you.
That's a 17 over an 8.
So as all 3 of these are just trying to bring their swords down, you're just able to brush them off with your great shield.
I need a clarification here.
Go
Because
for it.
every time that I successfully parry an attack, I can shove the attacker as a part of the parry.
Is that every time or once per
It says,
turn?
it says, if you successfully parry an attack with a shield, you can shove the attacker as a part of the parry. Full stop.
That should probably be a once per turn. We'll go on. Yeah, well, let's roll with it as a once per here.
Okay. So
Yes, I need
Boris
to.
takes all of these swords and like he goes to shove all 3 at the same time and shove them back, but only one of them like gets shoved back. We'll say the one will shove back prone next to Miss Lucy.
Okay.
So this guy right here as he attacks.
Thank you. Which one? The second one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you push that one back. Lucy, you see it just like, and the others, 1 and 4, as they see this one get pushed back, look over, and that's whenever they actually see you, Lucy, and they draw their blades and start coming your way. I'm gonna need you to make me 2 either dodge or parry checks here.
Let's see. How do I do a parry check?
So it would be you're rolling for melee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do that.
I need a new computer chair
So
bad.
I need to do multiple. The first one's a 9, right?
Okay.
Second one's an 11.
All right. So you're able to just swing your sword and just knock their attacks back. And with that, where are they at? Okay, this one. It's not going to move. With that, it is going to be you all's turn.
Was it with the cool ghost sword that you were like, wah wah?
Oh, it was with Old Reliable.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I like it.
Never swing anything in combat you haven't had time to test out. That's how you lose an arm.
That's cool. I feel like we're having this conversation as
over the like.
Some of our best discussions between Lucy and Boris have been in combat.
Seeing where Lucette is, Boris is going to bring up the Great Shield and slam it down into enemy number 3 to try and shove them to the ground.
Okay.
To set up the sneak attack. That's a 17 on my 8 to hit.
Okay.
For 3 points of bludgeoning damage to shove him prone. Shove them prone. I don't know how to check duck bits. I know there's corkscrews involved, but
you don't want to check duck bits. I promise.
To set up Miss Lucette for the murder.
I think duck bits are what you get over on Kick.
Look, I tried that once. I'm not streaming on Kick anymore.
No, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Not for me.
I'm not a gambler person. I don't want any part of it. I'm good.
So you bring your shield down and wham, just smash this thing down into the ground right before you. What else is going on?
Sneak attack.
Cool.
This time we're gonna go with my bow, my crossbow.
Do it, do it.
And that one is going to be another 7 damage.
Boris is just setting you up for perfection here. As this other one gets smashed down into the ground and just pop off a shot, sinks down into its body, and it.
Keep luring them out. This is working really well.
I like it. It's like the bowling pins. We just set them up and you knock them down, and then we go like drinking.
Personally, I enjoy them in an enclosed space. And Lucy is going to swing at enemy number 2
Okay.
with her sword. 15.
Is that what that was?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
What's my...
Should just be your melee.
Is the melee D20 plus... Where is it? Hang on.
D20 trying to roll above a number, right?
Yeah, my melee's 10.
Okay, yeah. That
Um,
definitely hits.
And that'll be 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
The quack.
See, the quack and cuts across this thing's chest. And it's like, Effie, what are you doing?
I think so. I see 2. Is that 1 and 4 in the doorway?
Yes.
Okay. So Effie is going to do a fist attack to whichever one is closest. With her. Okay, we said it's not Castus, but I'm gonna say Castus because that's what it looks like to me. But she's just like straight up punch action with her fists, like straight up. Bang, bang.
It's a singular and plural thing. Cesti is just the plural of cistus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cest-
It's got 2 of them.
Sure. Got it. With her Cesti.
So which one are you hitting? 5, 4, 1?
I can't see the numbers, so whichever one is,
Oh, you can't?
they're like behind a black.
Oh,
Yeah,
bar.
the dynamic lighting for the door
oh,
is a little,
weird.
is a little funky on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did it do that? Here.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I'll fix that.
So I think Effie is in front of. So Lucy just stabbed 1. Is that correct?
Number
Lucy
2.
just stabbed 2.
2. Okay. So Effie's going to go for number 1.
Do it
Just
too.
kind of like start punching. And so that's a 13. If she's doing fist, is that brawn?
Correct.
Or is that brawn? Okay, so she has an 8 for brawn, and we got a 13.
Okay. Now, with your
And-
fisticuffs feature, you can also make another attack as a part of that.
Okay. I also have dynamic flash. It's not. Let's see if I can read this again. If you make a fist attack check and roll 5 or higher than your fist attack difficulty, the target is knocked prone. So
Okay.
13 is more than 5 higher than 8. I can't do that math.
It's 5 or higher. Yeah. So
5 or higher. Okay.
yeah.
So then that means that enemy 1 has been knocked prone. Is that right?
Yeah. You so did you roll the damage for that yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
And the damage is a D10?
I should be a D6.
D6. Okay. All right.
I was
I'm
like,
not,
was gonna
numbers
say.
are not. like,
it's like, what version are
numbers
we on?
are, I don't know. D6. Okay. I decided to play a numbers game when I'm having number problems. So that's a 2.
Okay. So yeah, you punch it, and whenever you do, it just immediately gets knocked back, falls to the ground. You do have another attack.
Okay, so then I guess 5 is right next to me. So like crossover, like when I'm like so yeah,
With style.
hopefully. No, because that was a 2.
So yeah, going for that just kind of in this enclosed tight space is just a little too chaotic. But yeah, that first one you've knocked down into the ground just with a sickening whack. And yeah.
Well, I always feel so bad.
I believe with that should be their turn. As Remy is just sort of like inching closer to watch this chaos.
Did Lucy get a swing there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went earlier.
Gotcha.
And with that, this one is going to stand up. And immediately take a swing at Effie. Effie, if you would, go on ahead and make that dodge or parry check.
Dodge
if you
at
make the
favor.
parry check, you can make it with brawn, since you're parrying with your fists.
Okay, well, that's another D20.
Correct.
You can also dodge with favor because you're within 5 feet of Boris.
So that would be rolling
Twice.
Two.
And taking the better.
That would be rolling for dodge. Or if you wanted to roll for parry, it isn't favored by Boris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. So I think I'm gonna do parry,
Okay.
and that's a 12.
And your brawn is a what?
8.
Yeah. So as this one's bringing the sword down, you just knock it out of the way. This other one though that you tried to punch is definitely coming for you too. So I'm gonna need you to do that again.
Okay. That is another 12.
All right. So just knocking these out of the way. 4 and 2 are coming for Lucy again.
Where did the dice roller go? A 5 and a 6.
Oof.
Wolf is right. That does not pass my dodge.
So there's 4 slashing damage coming from one of them. You've got armor equipped, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, wait. Light armor.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So one of them slashes you for 4 damage, and that would get reduced by 1, so 3. And the other one is hitting you for 5. And with that, they see the bloody corpses of their buddies, and all 4 of them let loose just a primal screech. I need Effie, Boris, and Lucy to all make me a endure check.
That is a 14 on an 8. So
Okay.
success.
That is a 12, and my endure is 10, so I'm good.
Hey.
That is an 18.
Hey, all right. You all, it starts to slightly ring for a second, but your hearing is otherwise unaffected. And it is you all's turn.
Hmm.
Can I spend mana to mute more than one target?
Yes. So you'll be augmenting the delivery.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
How much mana would that take?
Depends on the delivery. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think your best move here,
Mm-hmm.
aura. Probably aura delivery of 10 feet. Would get all 4 of them.
Okay. And how much mana would that cost me?
Making it the aura delivery is a +2 to the cost, so that would be 2 mana, I believe.
Okay, I can do that.
Mana, however, it's
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with my turn because no, we're not going to scream so loud.
okay.
We're gonna use
The
our
lady
inside
said
voice.
shush. Fermez la
Mhm.
bouche.
So you cast this, and this like, what is? I guess give me the visuals here. What's this aura of silence feel like?
It feels like she just looks at them all and goes, shush. And it feels like she just pulls the sound right out from the area into her pinched palm.
That's cold. Love it.
Almost like you guys could see like a visual of like the ripples in the air from the sound just getting pulled through, and you see all of these druks just screaming into the air and suddenly go dead silent.
And Lucy looks very pleased with herself.
Miss Lucy shouldn't be over there all alone. So Boris is going to utilize this new jumper feature that he has on his character sheet as of version 3.0 of the beta test to allow him to now you'll have to remind me of the jumping rules specifically as they currently sit. You can jump up to, is it half your speed?
Jump up, so you use half your speed to jump up to that distance.
Okay. So he's going to jump over the heads of all of these druks because his speed is 45. That should be more than enough to sail across.
It is.
And he does a little, is it an action or part of the movement to jump?
It's part of your movement.
Okay. So he does a little, he coils his spring-like rabbit legs with his thick-ass thighs and just takes off into the air, doing a sick-ass backflip, and lands next to Miss Lucy, and then I want to smash enemy 2 into his muted little face.
Is Boris the kind of anime fighter rabbit that's going to call out his moves as he's doing them in combat?
Sorry,
Like,
did I not already do that like 6 times last episode?
I'm double checking.
Yes, that is exactly what Boris does. It says so on my character sheet. Anytime he does this, he needs to yell out "Punishing Rush" and then smash a little guy with a shield in his face.
Did you say punishing or bunishing?
Punishing Rush.
Bunishing. There we go. All right, cool.
It's got to have
Love
a dad
it.
pun in it.
Yeah.
All right, Punishing Rush. And I'm going to smash and try and shove prone.
Hell yeah, do it to it.
That's a 15 on an 8. So
Okay.
totally hitting for 5 points of blunt damage.
That is exactly what you needed.
Okay. So I guess he doesn't need to be shoved prone because he's dead?
I mean, you shoved him prone, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I shove him prone at the feet of his friends and be like, yeah. I smoked my carrot.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Well, trying to scream.
It's better that way. I'm going to step up onto his friend.
All right.
To the others.
Now, Effie or Lucette, whoever wants to go.
You're
Just
flanking.
a note, when Boris went over her head, Effie just held a hand up for a high five.
Oh, the sick.
Like-
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Absolutely. 100%.
And she immediately turned back to enemy 5 that she didn't hit and just shoves him into the wall next to
Okay.
him, just like as hard as she can. So she has this shove, which is brawn. So let's.
So, I guess what would you be trying to get out of that?
Knock him
Pain?
prone.
Wait,
Knock him
Yeah.
prone.
So are you going for prone or damage with that? I guess is what I'm asking.
Knock him prone.
No, I'm gonna knock him prone.
Knock him prone. Okay.
Gonna put him in the prone zone.
All right.
I'm adding that to my sheet.
The prone zone.
I'm gonna use some luck because that didn't work.
Do it to it. Hey, that'll
Wait,
work.
that's better. That's much better. That's an 18 on 8. So knock him prone.
So it hits this stone wall with this sickening like crack. I say crack and quack. as it falls down, and Lucette, you just feel like you just seen a golden opportunity show up in front of you.
It's my ducky day.
This has the appropriate amount of puns.
Oh, and just because I know that the pugilist's action economy can feel a little bit like I'm not sure here, so you can get extra attacks during your turn.
Okay.
So number one, you've already made the one attack, so you could get
Yeah.
another attack with that. But also, you can skip your move to make an attack. So if you wanted to
Okay,
just
since
like
I'm like literally like surrounded.
you're literally right there in front of it, you
Yeah.
can skip your move
Okay.
to replace it with another attack.
Okay, so then I will. 5 is down.
hmm
So we've got 4 and 1. Okay, hear me out. Is there a way to do the like, what is it? Like, I'm picturing Mighty Ducks, the two, like, what are they, the Bang Brothers, where they like just did weird stuff and like
The Bash
knocked the
Brothers.
two Bash Brothers. Yes,
Not
Bang
the Bang
Brothers
Bro-
is something else.
That's a
Excuse me.
different internet stream
a
altogether.
different-
Thank you.
Yeah, that rhymes with duck. But
hmm
okay, knock their heads together.
We can
To
absolutely
knock
flavor
them
it that way.
prone.
Yeah, you've got 2 attacks that you
Because I've
can be
got 2
making here.
attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you recommend I roll?
That'd be brawn for both of them.
Okay.
And because
it
they're
to-
currently flanked, this would be a +2 bonus to each of those.
Okay. But I wouldn't get the favored from Boris.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah, it's not on
Okay.
this check. Yeah, not on this kind of check.
Well, I got a 16 and a nat 20.
Hey. So, are you trying to damage both of them or knock them prone?
Should I knock them prone?
Damage. Do damage.
Okay, we'll do damage.
All right.
I'm gonna like knock some skulls.
All right.
Do
So,
damage.
yeah. So on one of them you crit. On the other one, go on ahead and roll the d6.
Okay, that's a 1.
Okay. And which one did you do the crit to?
Let's say 4.
Okay. And your might is how much?
8.
Your might is an 8?
Wait, no. My brawn is an 8. My might is a 6.
Okay. You smash their heads together, just whoop, and it just sounds like 2 rocks just colliding, almost as they're falling down off of a mountain, and they both seem dazed in that moment. Not quite dead, but very close. And Lucette, you see this one druck just fall to the ground. Everything's just getting served up to you on a silver platter right now.
Enemy 5 will take only 6 damage for this one.
And that was with your sneak attack?
That was with sneak attack, yes.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like the pugilist should have some kind of cleave-like ability where if they attack more than like 2 enemies that are within 5 feet of each other, they can just drunken box and Jackie Chan shenanigans, right?
And with this kind of reduced action economy, I was trying to figure out the best way to get that, like, crazy flurry of blows feel. And I was like, yeah, wait, they want to be up in the front line. Skip your move to just hit again. Like, but
Yeah.
okay. Now with that, they are desperate. This one is going to try and stand back up, and we're going to make a morale check real quick.
What happened to Remy?
He is over down the hallway just watching this right now, enjoying every second.
Okay. It's like, did he run away?
Gonna have words later.
Is he keeping an eye on the bear and Peanut?
Yeah, over there right now, he's just sort of like watching the bear sort of fiddle around back over there, looking for more stuff to eat. And I don't know. Oh, wow. I did not mean to resize the bear. But yeah, just sort of watching you all just kind of chuckling as like more ducks die in front of him. Now with Effie having done all that, 1, 4, and 5 are definitely targeting you with this. So as they're all swinging different long swords at you, going ahead and do the dodge and the parries. This should be 3 separate checks.
Okay.
I think that one's good.
You got some luck.
You do have luck.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the third one and then probably re-roll that second one.
Okay.
Unless you'd rather me re-roll the second
You-
one.
You do your
First.
thing. Whatever's
Okay.
easier for you. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, now I've confused myself. Okay. Okay, so I got to start, I got a 4, a 16,
Uh-huh.
and a 6. So I'm going to use 2 more luck points and re-roll 2 of them.
Okay.
Point of order for roll 20. If you hit the up arrow while selecting the text box, it'll jump up to the last thing that you typed in. So if you're just going
fantastic.
/r space D20,
Yep.
yeah, saves you some time.
That is so handy. Okay,
Yeah.
so now I have a 16, a 16, and a 9.
Hello. Okay. So, and you say your brawn is an 8, correct?
My brawn is an 8.
Okay. So while all of them keep trying to fight in this kind of enclosed area, it doesn't seem to be much of a problem for you as you're able to just quickly knock these swords out of the way. And this one is trying to get out. 2, 3, and you could intercept right now if you would like.
Are they moving out of my reach?
The number 5 is attempting to right now.
Great. Then
With this
I
one,
can
yeah, go for
make
it.
an attack again with a melee weapon against an enemy in your reach that willingly starts to move out of my reach. So I
Mhm.
will do a melee attack.
And Lucy, it would be the same way for you with enemy 4.
All right, let's do it.
So that is a 9, and my melee is 14. So that doesn't success.
Not a melee. Brawl. It's brawn here
Oh, okay, great.
because
Then
you're
it
making it
does.
with
It
a brawling
is.
weapon.
Oh, okay. I was making sure because it said melee. So make sure I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
that is. I'll write that down for some clarifiers.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Hey,
that hit.
if it makes it successful, great. I'll take it.
So yeah, you can go on ahead and roll the damage.
This one.
Woo! He
I like it.
is trying to get out. With that, 3, 4, 5, not currently engaged with Lucette, but trying to get out of here. Enemy 4, Lucy has tried to move out of your reach. You can go on ahead and try an intercept here.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I accidentally moved myself. I was back here. I don't know if that changes things.
No, you're good.
All right.
So it was right here. It's trying to move out of your way.
Okay. And the intercept is
An
Is that
attack
a-
roll.
attack roll? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 3.
Unless you want to re-roll that one with luck, this one is running away right now.
Can I do the same?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Packed instincts, being a rabbit
Oh.
folk. Sorry, if you want to resolve Lucy's first.
So I think that does that hit? I don't. Yeah.
think so.
Okay. I get to target or attack checks against targets adjacent to my allies are favored.
Mhm.
So, gonna roll. That's an 11 over an 8. So,
All right.
that's a hit.
And you're hitting enemy 4.
enemy 4 as he runs away. And he is knocked prone with 4 damage.
As it is trying to run away and follow the lead, that one gets its skull crushed in. This last one, 1, 2, 3.
I can't do a whole lot. I'm really good at shoving things to the ground. I'm really good at pushing people over.
We love that about you.
It's basically his personality.
And as that one's corpse falls, the other one is able to speed out and get out of that doorway. They're now running past Lucette, and it is you all's turn.
Does Effie get an opportunity to whap him as he runs by?
Just took one
Okay,
already, yeah.
understood.
But yeah, now it is you all's turn.
How should
Am I
we do
stabbing
this?
these guys, or are you guys coming out? What would you like to do?
Go ahead and take a swing, dear.
Okay. Then I will go to stab 5. I'm pretty sure 5's taken quite a beating, so I don't
Yes.
know if I want to do sneak attack on him.
You see just like enemy 1 is coming out of there. The one that's trailing looks like it's trying to hold something important in. Like, yeah, they look damaged.
Okay, we'll just go for it. Nice. And by nice, I mean not nice for enemy 5. That'll just be 3 damage.
Okay. So was that just with your dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. So you almost just clothesline it, and as it runs and it doesn't even see your dagger, and it cuts into it as it falls down. The other one is like,
I just repoint the dagger at number 1 and I'm like, back up, buddy.
Colette, no.
I thought we had something special back.
You met my parents. No.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I'm a duck.
You can't let them get to the Herald.
Why not?
It's the only hope for our people.
Oh, now I fucking feel bad.
I
Jeez.
don't. Are we done with this one yet?
The only hope for our people. Why haven't you told me this sooner? I've been stabbing everybody. Tell me more.
You were the
Wham!
one that came up with the myth.
Boris is gonna hit this man as he divulges his life story. That's a natural 20.
Oh no!
Lucy's following out into the hallway just to watch what's going on.
So on a crit, a second damage dice, Taryn?
You add your modifier to the damage.
Okay, so it's
On
a
a crit.
plus 6.
So
that's-
Boris,
12 damage. I'm sorry.
paint me a picture. Yeah, what happens here?
It is like, we had something special, Quack. You see, you came up with the lore, and all we really need to do, and you see the shield just like bisect this duck from the back, and he just rolls forward in front of Lucette, and he's like, it's like an accordion falling to the ground and letting all the air out of it. And it's like, wah, wah.
And with that hit, it goes down and just seems to fold and crumple into itself. And God, and Remy's just in the background, just like, that was wonderful.
Remember
dude.
that the next time you piss us off.
I will. I will.
Miss Lucy, I have a question. You're a powerful wizard.
Uh,
That is not the question. Don't. It's fine.
okay.
You
That's
did
a
that
sentence.
thing. That's a statement. You did a cool thing with your sword, and it made it all like sonic boom, and that was really cool. Can you
Yes.
do that with other people's stuff? Like, could you make my shield like a fireball shield, so when I hit things, it fireballs a group of people?
Am I able to imbue someone else's weapon?
Yes.
Cool.
I can't turn your shield into a fireball shield, but I could give you sonic damage.
What if we had oil and those magic matches you have?
They're not magic matches. You can literally buy them at the general store, dear.
Yeah, but they're still magic. But like
That-
oil,
that's-
and we could light me on fire, and then I could like jump into
That
people.
is a bad idea on so many levels.
Wait, what if you cover me in oil and light me on fire?
What if
Okay,
we
that
do
might
both?
actually
Okay,
work.
now
We have
we're getting
two flaming
somewhere.
cannonballs
With
now.
sword
Now
hands.
we're getting somewhere.
Sword hands.
We gotta get to the forge first.
Yes,
for the
yes.
sword
I'm
hand.
going. I'm done entertaining this line of thought. I'm going to go in here.
Are there any magical swords in that room, Miss Lucy?
That's what I'm going to go find out, dear.
Okay.
Can I please
Oh,
walk away from
Lucy.
this conversation of
Yeah,
lighting my
right.
teammates on fire willingly?
Yeah,
Come on,
Remy's just
buddy.
kind of in the background, like.
I coax on Remy and the forge bear.
Mhm.
Peanut is just at Remy's feet, like belly up, asking for a belly rub.
Now, so you said you were kind of searching through this room?
Yeah, so that is that examine?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Examine's a 14 and I roll an 11.
Lots of just kind of nasty swords.
It's a room.
Do what?
It's a room.
It's a room. Yeah, there's definitely what looks like a couple of different racks or like shelves, I guess you could say, that they were kind of using as like sleeping quarters.
Oh,
Kind of further on down in the back, you do see this tunnel, and there's a small what looks like kind of like it kind of like it goes down into another like section of like a cave tunnel that seems to be completely submerged in water.
Lucy's gonna poke her head and see that and say, "That's a nope room for me. This place looks clear unless you all find anything."
Effie's gonna take a look around, and she got a 19.
Okay. Yeah, there is. Let's see. Kind of amongst all of the mess and nastiness, you do find kind of stashed away in one of the shelves. Yeah, that is 8 gold pieces.
Yes. She's going to take them.
Okay.
I like it.
Are there any other swords that are not glowing that she
Yeah,
could
I
feed
mean,
to the bear?
there's definitely just, I mean, whenever I say the place is like literally like lousy with swords, I mean, they are just stashed up like by the dozens in corners, not even neatly, just sometimes they're in parts or whatever. But yeah, there's plenty of metal and stuff in here. And with that, let me see here. There was also, yeah, just because these are fun. You do find in one of the roosts, what you thought was maybe like a small dead one of these druks, you realize it has like a rat-like tail, and it's definitely in the shape of a sword, but it just looks to be like a coagulation, almost like a rat king, of various dead rats shaped into a sword.
It's a rat flail.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's distasteful. But loot is loot.
Be...
You know, boys,
I
sometimes I worry about you. Lucy flips her hair and she's back to human presenting Lucy.
But I have a question, Miss
Mhm.
Lucette. You guys, you change your face and your features and stuff, right? Miss Lucy keeps saying that she can't swim. But what if you were in the water and you're just like, I'm gonna be a fish now? Does that work, or is it just like an illusion magic wizard thing? Like,
I
how's that
mean,
work?
you missed this earlier when Effie found the fishing rod out.
Mhm.
Out that would explain the
Okay.
fishing rod. But
Oh, it does.
we first of all, a fish freak me out
And the
solely for the
swordfish.
purpose like we can't really change into animals. They have to be more humanoid in nature.
But
That's
there's
why animals give me the heebie-jeebies.
the fish folks that live near the oceans and stuff. Like they swim in the water and breathe water and stuff. Like,
Right.
We'd look it, we couldn't do it.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
we can't
No.
change our biology, but we can change our image. Do you
Okay.
remember when we went to the ocean and there was that octopus and it was doing its little defense mechanism thing
Yeah, and
where
it
it changed
changed
colors?
the different colors, and then
It's like that, but
okay,
with features.
like
Such a good hugger.
Tasted very good later.
Oh.
It was a
I
bad day.
I was going to follow up with like, are you guys like cousins of octopuses or something? But you don't seem like there's a distinct lack of tentacles in this whole dynamic, so
Yes,
I
very
wasn't
much
going
so.
to suggest it.
Mhm.
Don't at me, internet.
Meanwhile, the internet's getting ready to do their fan fiction.
Max is like, oh wait.
Yeah, we'll get fan art of that next week, right? I guess with
Tentacle
that,
Lucy.
I was
Uh,
just curious, since it's been an hour and a half, would you want to do a break? Or
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah.
Why don't we take 10 and just do human stuff for a little bit? You
Okay.
guys good with that?
I
Awesome.
need water, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm a top up and find a drink, and we can be back in 10 minutes. Should be a good
Alright.
time. 7:35, 7:45. We'll be right on back. See you soon.
Well, later, Tara needs to tell you his wild weed stories because
I'm down.
he's got some fun ones.
And we're back. That snuck it in right there, right under the
Oh
cup.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man.
In the wild world of Oklahoma.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, people. It's funny because I'll go to a convention sometimes, and people are still like, "Do you guys still have like teepees and stuff out there?" Like, it's like sometimes, like, I mean,
Yeah,
if you
like-
go out on a reservation, but not really. Like, it's
Look,
not just.
I don't know about you guys, but in grade 7, I helped build a teepee the proper way with proper poles and all that jazz, like every good outdoor ed Canadian does, if you weren't raised in the city. But it's a thing. Thank you for the follow, Abus, by the way, from 8 minutes ago.
So, because getting us back into this, so as the chaos is unfolded, Remy is sort of walking up. Well, good show.
Yes, thank you so much for your moral support.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was sarcasm, Remy.
No, what do you expect me to do? Bite them? I'm not
Yeah.
touching
Yes.
those things.
That's exactly what we expect you to do.
There are swords everywhere.
Well, could I have one?
Sure.
Fuck yeah,
I'm like
man.
you all's prisoner. I didn't know if you all were going to like
Oh, I thought we were
stab
just
me
forced.
if I.
No, we were forcefully making you our friend.
Yeah. Struggle snuggles, buddy. Struggle snuggles.
Yeah.
And I put an arm around him and like I squeeze a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effie also hugs him, but a little too hard, but not for the same reason.
Okay.
Lucette does not hug him. She does have her crossbow still aimed at him, but goes, yes, friendship.
Yeah, like you're here, we're just checking shit out, and you've been pretty cool so far, aside from the like fart mist thingy. Take a sword, man. They're here. And I pick up one of the duck swords and be like, have a sword.
Mhm.
Do you want the rat sword?
Oh yeah, give him the rat flail. That's
The
cool.
fuck?
Right? It's so fucked up. It's yours.
It like you pick this up and it like it doesn't it's not like it doesn't seem to like hold out straight like a sword. The moment you pick it up, it's just sort of like a fleshy like and it
Yeah.
You
It's
do
a
know how to
flaccid
fight,
rat
though.
sword.
It's a fleshy fun flail.
I am not touching that thing.
You do know how to
Oh,
fight,
well,
though,
you
don't you?
can.
Yes.
That didn't
I-
feel very confident. What do you think,
I-
Effie?
No, probably not. I mean, he got stabbed real good.
That's true.
I don't see you all
Probably
giving
by-
the bear any
wear
hassle
it as
here.
a scarf.
That bear is made of
You
swords
draped
on
it.
its insides, man.
Yes, it was eating them rather impressively.
You eat the sword, see how it agrees with you.
Yeah,
wait,
eat the
you
rat
did.
sword.
Yeah, nerd, eat the rat sword.
Would the rat sword produce blood?
You could, I guess, see.
I don't want to know.
With the vampire.
I don't want to know.
Well,
Loot is loot.
loot is loot.
Welcome to the party.
Yes.
To quote chat, it's dangerous to go alone. Take squish.
Oh man. Yeah, he's just sort of he takes a sword and kind of pulls out a cloth and sort of wraps off the pommel. He's like, okay. I'm just curious, is there did you all find like an egg in there?
An egg? No.
Like a big egg?
What color?
How big?
I just know that they were talking about a big egg.
We have this. Lucy holds up the giant ruby.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it, but impressive.
Size
no-
counts.
It does.
They were talking about some sort of a herald that they had. Some great savior for them against the sea folk here.
Isn't that the bear?
Sure.
No, the bear is the forge.
Okay, yeah. Because, like, if you're a sword worshipping cult of duck people and you find yourself a bear that eats and shits swords everywhere, like, come on, there's gonna be some cultish, like, voodoo shenanigans going on.
M- Perhaps. He sort of looks at the bear and he's like, well, I hope you're right.
Miss Effie, do you think they put a bear on the altar and it became a sword-eating, shitting bear?
I don't want to think about that.
Oh, we don't know what comes out of it.
That's true.
We haven't seen it shit.
Boris looks at the vampire for a second and then at the mouth of the bear and back at the vampire, and back at the bear, and contemplates murder.
Yeah, he's just cleaning off this sword like, I'm gonna use this now.
I like it.
Effie's just picking up swords and like offering them to the bear and like, you want this one? No?
I
Okay.
imagine-
Like keep just gently feeding it.
I imagine as we're like moving to get the bear to move, Effie's like leaving a trail of swords.
Like breadcrumbs. Just check for numerals first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not glowing, so
In this room, based on what we had rolled, Boris was just taunting the vampire the whole time and wasn't helping in any discernible way, shape, or form. I
Absolutely.
was just thinking about gills. That area over with the water. I want to check it out. Maybe give a good rabbity jump into the air and see if my keen rabbity perception awareness detect stuff sees
Okay.
anything.
I mean, of the entire area, like throughout this entire temple, you've just seen swords like everywhere. In here, there's a few kind of close by the entryway.
Yeah.
But insofar as like the water, everything seems kind of clear. But it's a roughly about like 15-foot tall cavern
Okay.
back here, and otherwise seems just sort of bare.
No, the bear's back that way.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. I just kind of like tuning the ears, listening in, making sure we're not like missing a kraken made of swords coming at us from the rear. You know,
No, it's calm.
cool. Okay, there's nothing back there. Let's go find some more numeral swords for your 7-part scissor sword puzzle. 9-part? Your puzzle sword.
Well, we'll figure out how many parts it has eventually.
And
Starts
then we'll
walking
find
back out.
one big piece that has a sword hole in it, and you got to put it together.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm. like it.
Lucette and Lucy, you do see that large pool of blood at the end of the hallway in front of that door.
We
Hmm.
didn't put that there.
No, we didn't.
Seems suspicious.
I'm fairly certain Boris didn't get that far down.
No, I didn't.
Oh, gosh, you. Right there. Well, do you want to go down and take a look first before the rest of us go?
Yeah. I'm
All right.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try to like I'm basically trying to stealth my way forward.
Okay.
To see what's up ahead.
Sure. So as you're sort of moving slow, things seem fairly quiet. You do see the corpse of a very tall, what looks like a pope of some kind, lying face down in a pool of blood. There's a spear piercing his abdomen, His miter, I guess it's his hat.
Miter. Yeah.
Miter has rolled away, exposing stringy white hair on a gray scalp. There's a hallway stretching out to the east, and then there's a stone door to the north. You can see around the neck of the corpse, there are 2 keys on a necklace.
I'm just going to point out that the last time we pulled a weapon from a body pinned against something, we got a new friend and a cool ass weapon. This is a
true.
good streak to be on.
I'm gonna take the keys first, and then does somebody want to get the spear?
If
Does
he
the
uses
spear-
spears,
Does the spear look magical in any way?
Yes, actually, Lucy. There is a strong arcane aura emanating from this thing. But I need you to make me an Arcana check real quick. Actually, a test of 2.
Remind me again how the tests work.
So you're going to roll a series of checks. Just going ahead, and you need to pass 2 of these checks in a row.
Okay. I'm so glad I used up my luck. First one's a 10. Second one's a 6.
Definitely enough to know that there is something foul. The spear itself, it seems like the area is rejecting it.
I would not touch the spear if I were you. Something is off.
Remy, do
mean-
you know anything about this? You were the one impaled last time.
Well, whoever killed that guy that definitely wasn't supposed to be in here. I know that basically anything that isn't a sword is seen as foul and to be rejected within here. That's about it.
Do you mean
What did-
foul in a bad way?
Or like
According
ducks.
to according to the powers that be here, that I mean, just like his shield and anything that's used as a weapon that isn't a sword is seen as cowardly and unworthy, heretical.
Oh, but see, mine is just big armor. It's not even really a weapon.
Hmm.
True.
They got nothing on me.
Even though swords are usually used in conjunction with the shield.
It's like a cousin thing, maybe.
Yeah.
To
Some
this
family trauma.
to Gladio, no. A shield is seen as a sign of cowardice.
Ah, cool. I like it.
Hmm.
I've been called names before. It's fine.
All right.
So, Miss Lucy, is it safe to take this magic spear out and give it to Effie? Because they threw theirs before and it went, wah.
Oh yeah, but here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Also, Taryn, there's a question in chat of how much damage does the rat sword flail do?
You can hit something with it and find out.
I look at Remy.
He's just sitting there like kind of looking over at this like spear to see what you all are doing and looks up like, what did I do?
Just want to test something for a second, but whack, and I like hit him in the back of the thigh.
He is actively trying to get away from this. As you do that, go on ahead and make me the melee check.
Sure. Like I'm not actively trying to murder the guy. I'm just like, yeah, it's some slapstick.
Just for fun. Let's see what happens.
That's a 10 over an 8 for me. So it's a hit.
So you smack him with it, and the sword breaks and just
Oh.
spills of just visceral nastiness out onto the ground. The fuck is he's trying to back up into like Pooh Bear, and he's like, oh.
Okay, so we've confirmed, group, as though this were the plan all along, that the magical produce swords here are actually not terribly good. So now we know for next time. He just throws it over his shoulder.
Well, that one's
Thanks,
not
buddy.
particularly good.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's not glowing. It's just made of rats. Thanks, Remy. I appreciate your assistance in that matter. Good teamwork. And I turn my back to him.
He looks down and just snaps, and whenever he does, it all the viscera is just sort of like wiped clean from his pants.
Oh shit, he's a wizard too. No. Doomed. Remy
While
is
they're
holding
looking
a
at
rat
this-
sword.
So, what's the moves? What are we doing here?
Well, we could keep going around, or there's a big door here. What do you wanna
Effie's
do?
gonna knock on the door while everyone's thinking about the spear
I like it.
and the rat.
Okay.
Just like, hello.
Yeah, it's like
Ding dong.
It's stone. You knock on it.
Between a
We
rock
have
and a hard
keys.
place.
Are you
Yeah,
the rock or the hard place?
That is
Yes.
a good question.
Is there a handle or a keyhole or anything to this door?
Yeah, there's a keyhole and what looks like a sliding sort of like handle for this door to like kind of open and slide. You know,
Oh.
I guess I'm gonna open the door, y'all. Stone, it speaks to me. She like tries to open it.
it stays
I'm gonna
shut.
back away.
Do you want the key?
Yeah.
There you go.
Takes the key and tries to unlock it.
I'm gonna put a shield between the door and Lucette.
Yeah, I was literally gonna go to move
Yeah.
behind.
You know what? Good
You-
idea.
You put the key in, unlocks.
Yay. Okay, now she
Open it?
tries to open the door again.
The door, as you open it up, suddenly the first thing that hits you is just a heat, and you see a massive tower. There's a cathedral-sized chamber beyond this door, which contains an oppressive, clattering eminence of swords emerging from a pit. Blades of all sizes extend in every angle from a great and terrible tower in a kind of brutal gas-belching art installation. And you can see there are about 5 of these humanoid-looking figures made almost entirely out of swords that are kind of around the tower, just like, help!
I think these are
we just
Pooh Bear's
shut
friends.
the door.
No.
No.
Okay, bye now.
You shut the door.
First,
Sorry.
is anyone hungry? Because I think that if we take some of the ducks, we could put them in there. You have a nice roast duck in a little bit.
I don't want to eat drugs.
Yeah, it feels slightly cannibalistic in a way.
I just, like you opportunity knocks, and then you open the door and it's terrible.
Yeah.
No,
Don't open the door for opportunity.
Lucette, you said that you can't like take on the features of things, but you got webbed toes now. That's got to help you swim. Like, that's got to be worth something.
Well, yeah, I think I would help me. It would be
Yeah.
like if we put, but it would be similar to like if we put flippers on
Yeah.
Lucy, where it's great, but if she doesn't know how to use them,
Yeah, she'd drown really quickly.
Are you still
Yeah.
trying to get me into the water? I won't do it.
I'm just saying that it's a liability to be an adventurer that can't swim, because what happens if somebody's like, I'm a powerful wizard. Water.
I
And you're
run
like,
away.
oh, what
I'm
the
very good at
world?"
running away.
She'll blow them up. She'll light a fire with
That's
her magical
true.
I
match.
don't.
But-
Oh,
But her fireball magics
Evaporation?
are
Not you
weak to
two.
water.
Hmm.
That's why she can't use the fireballs. There's too much water around.
I'm going
It's
down
her
the hallway.
weakness.
Do we think that those people are friends of Pooh Bear's? Do you
The,
think Pooh Bear
Like
is in
tortured
pain?
souls in there?
Everybody, I
yeah.
found the egg.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
yum.
should we put it in there with the roast duck?
I mean, maybe.
Cool. I like
Oh.
it.
Remy, is this what you were looking for, dear?
That is an egg.
Say no to drugs.
I would rather not be around that thing. But
Why?
that is the thing I meant. That thing is going to eventually hatch, I would imagine. And if those things are anything to indicate what's coming out of that, I don't want to deal with that while it's in here.
What do you mean?
You see how big that thing is?
Right.
You could ride it.
What if it's a
You-
dragon?
Oh, I definitely do not want to be in here whenever
What
that
if
thing
it's
was.
a dragon made of swords?
That would be pretty
That's the
cool.
most metal shit ever.
Effie, where are you going?
What?
How
Why
difficult
do
do you think it is
I-
to raise a dragon?
I want to
I mean, as
touch
a
it.
powerful wizard, totally
Want to
cinch.
touch it?
We got to be careful about touching things.
And there's
Do.
you all see a one of these drucks come out and take some sort of meat out of a basket and like rubs it on the egg, and it's just sort of like,
Not that kind of party.
It's breakfast.
Do I shoot him?
Oh, they're seasoning the egg for us. Good.
Wait. Everybody hold still and he won't see us. He'll think we're statues.
That's right.
It's the
That
perfect
only
time
works
for
for
me to
you,
shoot
dear.
him. Do I shoot him?
I cast silence on the duck,
I like
just in
Okay.
case. I do think you should probably shoot him.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him.
okay,
Um,
okay. So you do it to it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you're going for enemy 3.
yeah.
Okay, and he is unaware right now, so you're gonna have favor on this check.
Oh
He's
yeah.
unaware and quiet.
Okay, then that's gonna be crossbow. Okay, that's gonna be 5 damage.
Okay.
With favor, do you get sneak attack on that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I like it.
So as it's rubbing this meat up, suddenly there's a like it could make that move if it wasn't currently silenced, but as this bolt goes through its neck and turns around and sees you all can go ahead and make your turn.
I guess we're doing this.
I mean,
You
someone
want-
just took the
Oh,
shot.
there's
Somebody
another one
just took a
behind
shot.
it.
I'm gonna do my
Oh.
duty and rush up.
Mhm.
5, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then from where I'm at, is there an option to use an action to sprint?
Yeah, it's rush.
Rush. I want to use the, where is it here? Is it menacing rush?
Rampant charge.
Rampant charge. You can choose to charge. Oh, sorry. No, it's the while I'm moving, I can charge and shove. This is something else. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna rush
Okay.
enemy number 3 and get into the melee. Hey, there's 3 of them over here. I don't believe that using rush I can I've just moved, I can't attack. I don't
Yeah,
believe.
it was recently nerfed because being able to rush and do that all on the same turn was turning that class into an absolute train.
Yes. I mean, I'm not complaining at this point. My
Yeah.
damage is real low, but it's consistent.
Yeah, that's and you just don't take hits. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you rush up as this one has this bolt sticking out of its neck, just like, and what else we got?
Lucy's gonna move up 30 feet, and her hand glows, and she draws a stick figure running in the air, and then pushes it forward so that it hits Boris's shield.
Okay.
Your shield is hasted.
Just my shield, not me. I love it.
Yeah, so it'll allow you. It's imbued, I believe, is technically what it's called. But it can do. It's 1 sonic damage for every damage die, right?
So that's only for your weapon that you currently have equipped, because that's your Mystic Mark feature. But you could imbue his and change the weapon's damage to sonic.
I'm down.
Okay,
That's
I'll
cool.
change your damage to sonic, unless
Okay.
you want to be faster.
I mean, I'm good. I'm here.
Okay.
There's also oh, sorry.
I was gonna say now my shield can damage a vampire. This is great.
The other thing that you were talking about earlier with like fireball on the shield, make it explode or whatever.
Yeah.
That's actually possible with the glyph delivery. Where you can cast that onto the shield, and then he could just run in there with that and cause the glyph to explode on the other side of the shield.
I like it.
Now, so yeah, you cast that. Effie.
Effie's gonna try her spear again because she can't. I don't think she can get any closer. So
Okay.
let's do that and see how that goes.
Do I need to do a casting check for that?
Yes.
I just remembered that was a thing.
Same here.
Oh
Oof.
no, that was a 4. Never mind.
Something.
It vibrated for a moment, and he was very, very excited, and then it stopped, and he was naturally dejected, and he's like, "Not again." Run out the batteries at the worst time.
Yeah, so it
Let me
seems like
Energizer Bunny the bunny.
as you're like trying to like empower this shield, it almost seems like something in your mind is like, not that, a sword.
On
Excuse
her
you.
or on me?
Lucy.
What? Why? Who was that? Never mind. That's my turn.
Effie once again failed throwing her spear. She's like, "This is why I don't use you."
Yeah.
And
The
just
spear
kind of
goes
like,
wide. Yeah.
as long as it doesn't hit the egg, that's all that she doesn't want to do.
We'll see. It does not hit the egg.
I like it.
It's
Now,
not the egg's fault.
this one turns around and is looking directly at you, Boris. It unfortunately only has like what looks like some kind of nasty meat in its hand, and then it just like slings at you. This it just hits your shield and goes down. As the other two grab a sword and both come running at you. I'm going to need you to make 2 checks against these attacks.
These will be parry checks.
Go for it.
That is a success, and I'm gonna re-roll 1 with luck. My last
Cool.
point of luck. That'll do. 2 successes, and we'll say, was it number 1 and number 2 that hit me?
Yes.
Or swung?
They were
I'm gonna
trying to.
I'm gonna shove number 1 prone
Okay.
with a successful parry.
So
And
yeah,
just
the
ting ting.
deflect the first one, and then whenever the second one comes out, just bam, shoving it over.
The most amount of damage I can do is when somebody hits me. I can roll a d8 instead of a d6. But
Yeah. Also, you can choose not to parry if you want.
I
Yeah.
like
yeah,
having 27 hit points. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I miss my hit points.
Now, it is you all's turn.
I'm gonna try and line one up quick since I'm here for Lucette or Lucy or somebody to hit number 2 So I'm gonna swing my shield at number 2.
All right.
That is a 9 on an 8.
Woo.
So that is 6 points of damage and shoved prone
Okay.
on enemy 2.
Yeah. So you knock that first one down. The other one, after it brings the sword down on you, just immediately, and it falls to the ground. Cool.
And I stay where I'm at.
All right. What do we got? What do we got up next?
Sneak attack on
Yes.
2. Okay. Oh, it was a 19. That was so close. Okay.
Are you're using a crossbow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because if it was a
Okay.
bow, that would be a crit.
That'll be another 6 damage.
Okay. That, you all's little combo here seems to be incredibly effective. As that one goes down and a crossbow bolt finds its way into it. What do we got up next?
Lucy's going to cast Blink and use her movement to get behind the group again.
Okay. Cool. And Effie?
Effie is going to use her movement to get close enough. And if there's room, okay, yeah. Go for number 3. And she's just going to use her fist attack again. And she'll do the 1-2.
Hell yeah.
That's a 12 on an 8.
Hey.
That's a 6.
Let's go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I have another? I'm going to re-roll the second one.
So you got a lot of luck, don't you?
I have 2 left.
Okay. I have 2 total.
So, oh, 4 damage on the first hit, and then the second one will be a 12 on an 8. So then she'll hit again.
Are you directing that at enemy 1?
Oh, is enemy 3 down?
Well, with that hit, it goes limp.
Okay.
Dropping its bucket of weird meat on the ground.
Cool.
That's a word that's a phrase that came out of your mouth.
Yep.
That's a choice was made.
So
it's this adventure, man.
Yep.
Yep.
In that case, she will hit enemy 1.
All right, do your damage.
Okay. That is a 1.
Oof. The other one, as it's laying there on the ground, you just bring down another fist into the back of its head. It's like, oh no, no, don't spare it, spare it,
Spare it?
spare it.
What is it?
The savior, Gladio's great warrior.
You're pointing at the egg?
Yeah, it's like gesturing over towards the egg.
Effie puts a hand on the egg, even with the meat. Spare it.
Okay.
Wait, spare it?
Yeah, spare it.
I just want some swords and a throne.
I'm having a great time.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean,
was-
a pet meat dragon sword thing could be cool.
Really big omelet.
No. This one seems older. It seems. How do you put it? I don't know. How do you make an old duck?
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, sure.
Improv, go. Scrooge
Yeah,
McDuck.
yeah, yeah. Don't, you can't. This is our Gladio.
If we let you live, will you continue tending it?
Yes.
Okay, that's enough for me. I don't want to rub meat on that thing every day.
I'm fine
Phrasing.
rubbing. Yeah, I'm rubbing my meat on it all day if I need to.
Phrasing, but appreciated.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see what's down here.
Yep, I'm on my way. Remy, how are you doing, dear?
Oh. You just don't.
That's what you're scared of, the egg.
I don't know what's going to come out of it. And that area over there, you also don't really want to mess with that either.
Why? What's
Hey,
over
Boris,
here?
I found your sand pit.
Sweet Jeebas. And he comes loping along.
Yeah, there's a you all can see this pit of what looks like sand that is sort of like shifting almost like water. And every once in a while there's a what seems like the form of a person or maybe some sort of golem that will rise up from the pit and go over, grab a sword from this mixture of sand and bring it up as another form will rise up from the pit. And the two sort of lunge, like hit their blades up against each other until one of them strikes the other one and falls down and molds back down into the sand.
That's
It's actually rather
fucking
pretty.
metal.
Mm-hmm. Yes, rather poetic.
I wonder what would happen if we threw the egg in there. Would
I
they
don't
Well, I
like?
was thinking about throwing Remy in there.
Oh, dude, yeah, let's
Oh,
check it
he's
out,
so
man.
amusing.
I
though.
am not going in there.
Why are you afraid? Like you could kill sand people.
I would rather not deal with a fight that is completely fruitless.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get all sweaty.
Certainly not.
Boris is just
Remy.
clocking where that giant rolling ball of shit is to push
Effie,
Remy
where'd you
into
go?
it the next time. he goes by. Just gonna hold him out at it.
Remy, dear, if you don't
Effie.
mind me asking, before you were a vampire, what did you do for a living?
I he must ask. Found a little bit of money in fashion, and was appointed as a baron due to my status, and found my way back over here in service of one of the hierophants here.
Mhm.
And well, a group of raiders came in and beset on the temple, and I got bit in the exchange.
Right. Yes, we shouldn't throw him in. This one's too soft.
So when did they turn you into a pincushion?
A what?
Well, you were stabbed to the wall with the sword of magic, like pincushioning. Was it like immediately after you became a vampire, or was it like a little later? You came back to scroll down memory lane, and somebody was like, have at the beast." Like, what's that about?
It was well, I'm not exactly sure what year we're talking about here. I feel like it's been
80 years.
Well, it's currently insert a date here.
yeah. He's like, wait. I'm just curious. How did you all get here? What does it look like outside?
Oh, well, this was sunny day when we came in, I believe.
And
Oh,
the
nice.
river's
There's
full of swords.
Fish
Mhm.
everywhere. Swordfish. Fishing rod fish.
Mm-hmm.
Swordfish.
What
Waterfish.
did you all walk? Mm, he kind of like he just seems to be thinking to himself right now. And you all see more of these like sand people sort of get up, move around. Lucette, while you're over there talking with him, you can see one of them that's gotten up, pulls this sword out that you notice has a glow to it that seems familiar.
Glowy sword.
Glowy sword, glowy over there. You're paying attention to that now, yes?
Yes, we are. We'll come back to you later, dear. All right.
Is that number 6 you're pointing at?
Yes, this one that has stood up has raised this sword up over its head, goes up and flanks this other one and stabs it in through the back.
I like it. We need
Hmm.
these marked swords, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Boris is gonna bunishing rush number 6.
Okay.
Just loping through the sand at it.
Okay. So you take off, running through the sand, and you're just gonna go up and like hit it with your shield.
Yep.
Okay. Do it to it.
So if you push a being into a structure or another being, doing so doubles your shield damage to the pushed being.
Mm.
So yeah, no, for the layout being what it is, that's fine. I'm gonna hit number 6. Just gonna
Okay.
roll an attack, see what happens. That's a 19.
Okay.
Totally gonna hit for 3 points of damage.
And you hit, and there's a as the impact doesn't seem to do quite as much as what you thought it was. Like this hit would have probably knocked most normal men unconscious, and this one hits, and the body sort of like reforms as it brings the sword up.
Oh shit, I think you gotta stab him with swords. And he's just like, he's waiting.
Yeah, it's gonna come in for the hit. You can do your thing. Do you want to dodge or parry?
I will parry.
Do it to it.
All right. That is a 16. Successful parry.
All right.
And I'll push him down prone, or push him back 5 feet and prone.
Okay. You're able to push him back, but it just seems like the sand reforms and its body doesn't even seem to fall.
They are immune to being prone.
You could say something like that.
This whole room is built against us, friends. Oh no. I like it.
And once that one gets pushed back, you see another one kind of form up behind it. And then another one rises out from the sand. And then
Is there an option for disarming that I might not have read about?
handled mostly narratively.
Okay.
If it's a thing you would like to do, you can,
like foregoing attacking and rather than like called shots and things like that, of like, get that thing away from him.
this is also a thing that like Thief Rogue specializes in with like Mugger.
Okay.
So they can go up and like steal, swipe something off of somebody. But yeah, so like the item that he has right now is a secured item, so this would probably be like hindered. But yeah, you could, if you wanted to pry the sword out of its hands, you could.
Cool. I like it. I've done the thing that I could do this
All
time
right.
around. So
it is you all's turn.
It is, isn't it? It's number
6.
6. All
Mhm.
right.
I'll give him a little icon here. Sure.
Remy, dear, if I die, please don't eat my dog. And Lucy will run in, pulling out her trusty sword.
All right,
And she's going to take a swing at it.
go for it.
Let's see.
Hey,
16.
that'll work.
All right. That'll be 2 slashing.
All right. So it cuts through. It's, you can now hear this like sort of hissing almost.
A different reaction from when I hit it, correct?
Slightly.
Okay.
Okay, I have a few questions.
Mhm.
So it's enemy 6, and it has been dealing with other enemies and then Boris. So would it have seen me?
How about this? Make me we're assuming rogue shit here.
Mhm.
Go on ahead and make me a stealth test of 2.
Okay. For that, I would I use sneak for that?
Or sneak, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
It's all these games
Sure.
synonyms.
Yes.
Okay. 17 over 8. So first one succeeds.
Mhm.
And then 10 over 8. So second one succeeds.
So no, they have not seen you.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that would get
But they
me
heard you.
that would get me sneak attack.
Yes.
Yes. Could I with it being sneak attack, could I
Mhm.
make the aim at the hand holding the sword to
Oh,
try
totally.
to like dismember or like get this sword let go in a
If-
way?
If that's the thing you want out of it, we can make that happen.
That's what I want. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Well, the first one was a 15, then the second one ran away. Okay. So then that's going to be 7 damage.
Yeah, not only does it hit, whenever the sword drops, you see the entire body of the thing just sort of mold down into the sand.
Grab
And
it, grab the sword.
I would like to try and
losing-
catch that before it hits the sand.
Yeah, it easily, whenever it starts like kind of in the air, you grab it. And whenever you do, the other bodies just fall and dissipate into the sand below you that seems to stop moving.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm
Yay!
king of the sand pit.
Effie just on the edge of the pit. Just, yeah.
Proud of you, dear.
I was worried it was quicksand and you would need me to stay still.
Oh, that's why I ran in, so I could cast Blink on this one over here, and then on myself later.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't think about any of that. Uh-oh.
I know, Boris, I know. We've known you long enough.
I figured you would just make us all fly and or
I-
teleport us out of the dungeon if it came to it. So I
can't.
trust you implicitly.
Okay, question, Remy. That kind of like ended everything. So, was that the big thing? You were like, "Don't go in
Shitting
there."
yourself
blah, blah, blah,
about?
blah,
Um,
blah, blah, as you vampires would say.
I think that's a little culturally
offensive?
insensitive.
Offensive. We'll call it. I don't. We don't really have a culture per se, but you know.
It's a stereotype and it's a derogatory one. Like, come
My
on.
apologies. Have you? But have you ever said blah blah blah?
I think it counts as an autoimmune disorder.
Oh. Yeah, technically, I believe so. Yes. But only whenever I was swimming. But you know, no, yeah. This is it's a pit of misery, and whenever warriors who are devout to Gladio die in battle, this is a bit of a purgatory, I guess you could say.
I get the fuck out of the pit.
Oh, well, good to know. Looks like they're resting for now. What's the number on this sword?
Oh, that's a good question. It is I've done some flipping back and forth. That is a V,
Okay.
the halfling numeral for 5.
I like it. It's canon now.
It is canon now. This is what we mean by emergent worlds.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay.
Shall we carry on this way, or do you want to go and molest that dragon egg a little bit more?
What? No, I'm good without molesting a dragon egg.
Okay.
Do these two appear to click together?
You mean all the? I mean,
The
all
two.
the swords seem to, like, as you kind of had them. All the swords do seem to have some configuration where they click into each other.
Oh, so they don't go together in pairs. They all go together with one another.
Oh yeah,
in a one
We're
big sword.
making one
Okay.
super ultimate sword.
Gotcha. Yes, I'm going to stick to the edge as well.
There's another hallway over here.
Of course there is.
They really like hallways in this temple.
You know, every time we go to a dungeon or a temple, it's always hallway, 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 hallway. You'd think
It's
they built
because
both.
wizards, right?
No.
You should put in a lazy river.
Oh, that would be fun.
They did. It's out at the front. It's full of swords.
No, that's far too deep to be a lazy river.
Oh,
But
I'm
that
really
river's
tall.
not lazy. That river's going for a jog. It's not lazy.
no, that's true. Yeah. It's
You
very
all-
health conscious.
As you all are crossing over, you look behind, and Pooh Bear kind of takes a second. He's like looking at the sand pit, and you all see him just sort of like fold his head down, like in between his like paws, like this, and he just starts like rolling across the pit, and kind of crashes to the other side, just like. And,
That was pretty dope.
Peanut just blinks across.
Good job.
Oh,
I think
wait,
that's
it's still
the
got
bear on the
lid
head.
it.
I think Peanut lands on the bear when he blinks across.
Ah,
Peanut is just riding the bear now.
I'm just doing a
Effie-
check on. I was gonna do a check on time real quick.
I am still good for a bit.
Okay.
It's only 8:40.
Cool.
Mm. But you guys are all running later than me, so don't just let me decide
Yeah,
that.
I was just gonna see because I knew it was 9:40 here. I'm not. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
fine. I don't have anything else going on. I was just checking with you
Another
all.
20 minutes would probably be good for me. It's 10:40 my time.
Oh,
Same.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That said, because we are partway through an adventure, do you guys want to do this again?
I'd be down.
Okay,
Yeah.
good,
Check
Lydia.
next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I can do that.
All right. Why
I'm
don't we wrap the
open.
adventure next week? After
I
20 minutes
can't-
of good time.
I can't do next Monday, but I can get it on the schedule for an upcoming Monday.
Beautiful. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
wrap another adventure that we interrupted for doing this one. That they've been waiting like 2.5 weeks to find out why the vampires are sexy and made of technology. So
Hey,
It feels very self-explanatory.
Yeah,
Right.
vampire. Like we found one in this adventure too. Like
he's
Right,
not
no.
made of technology. He's made of smarmy asshole.
Remy's face opens up to reveal circuitry.
That's why the sword was glowing.
Yeah. It's a goddamn
LED.
kill switch.
But
like
in this hallway to you all south, you can see there's a wooden door that looks like very ornate and like carved, almost like decorative.
Mhm.
And further to the north, you can see there's another hallway that goes to the, what would that be, east?
Yep.
And another hallway further north that goes back over to the west.
I feel like it probably leads to the meat room with all of the terror and anguish if we go north.
oh, this one leads to water. I don't like that.
Yeah, that area. Let me find the room. Yes. You actually see there's hundreds of swords that are filling that room with terrible heaps, all partly submerged in knee-high standing water. There's a pile of sandbags that's keeping the water held back and flowing into the hallway you all are currently in. But every once in a while, there's you hear this like kind of chute that opens up. It's like, and then there's a blade that falls out of the chute and falls onto this heap of water, or heap of swords in the middle of this water.
Hey
Do you want me
guys.
to look? Should we look for a sword that glows in the pile of swords?
I'll hang back with Remy this time. Keep an eye on him.
I have an idea.
Mm.
And he takes his shield and he turns it and he starts trying to like snowplow scoop like what he did coming into the cave in the first time or in the first place. Just tell me if something that I shovel starts glowing. And he's just gonna like slowly start working his way through into the water.
Okay. Yeah, so you're shoveling through here. And
I don't know if this is a brawn check or what, but
it's just sort of something you're doing as like your scene task here.
Okay.
You keep just shoveling back through. Nothing seems to really stand out. There's a stone sword that as soon as you shovel it back, it just shatters on the ground. Another, you feel something hit, and whenever you look, it looks like leather armor, like the like a pauldron and straps and everything. And then you realize it's just like a rapier that seems to be made entirely out of leather straps.
Love it.
And then what's this one? And what looks like a sharpened like pencil of a sword falls out, like lead and everything. The handle is like an eraser tip. But other than that, it's just a big series of rusty oxidized swords.
Cool. I like it. I'm not seeing anything with like carved etchings or anything like that. I'm not sure. But there's a pathway to the south. Maybe something will be over there. You want me to go and look?
There's a door up in this hallway.
Do you want to stay out of the water or?
Yes, I definitely want to stay out of the water. I do not want to go in the water.
Okay. This is a silly place. I'll leave the water alone. Then I turn around. Back. I tried.
Effie. Oh, there we go. Effie, as he's like turning around, you can hear almost a quiet, like sort of echoing where it sounds like, "Oh yes, and that one was for Miss Lydia, yes."
Hello?
Sort of echoes, and I'm like, "Who is it?"
Effie? Who is it?
Guys, I think someone's here.
Guys, I think someone's here.
Is that coming from the south in the water or to the west down the hallway?
Yeah, like from where Effie is now kind of talking into that southern entry. You hear this voice kind of like echo, like.
I'm not going to let Effie go alone. I will back them up.
Remy kind of rushes up and he's like, wait, so that's where there's the sea people over there.
I don't see people.
And keeps going on.
I can't follow you. I have to stay here.
Who are they?
Well, so they think that they think they're mermaids or mer people.
Okay.
They think they're mermaids.
They'll tell you they are. Don't
Okay.
believe them.
All right.
They are. I look, as much as I hate those drugs, these guys are a bunch of locker room bullies.
Oh, I don't like
Well-
bullies.
We're not in a locker room, so that should be fine.
They are powerless. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to say hi. I want to see if they have a sword. Maybe if they've got a nice, good sword.
Maybe.
I
As-
like zoned out there for a solid second. I don't. Whatever we're going in on, I don't want to go.
They're going in the water towards
Oh,
people
yeah, no,
who think
we're
they're
gonna s-
mermaids.
We're going to stay back here.
Yes.
That seems like a safe bet. Worst case scenario, I'll throw them on the land. And you guys
Okay.
can stab them.
Please do.
Well,
Start waiting.
yeah, I guess if I just want to get a look down the hall and like Effie walks into the water and continues to walk on the like floor of the water, like no matter
Okay.
how deep it is, like it just will go over her head and she'll just
Yeah.
keep walking on the floor.
It doesn't really get any higher than about like thigh deep.
Okay.
And as you look down this hallway, you can see what seems like iridescent, sort of like orbs, kind of casting off light, like in the water.
Are the orbs people?
They're not moving.
Are the
They-
orbs being pondered?
Well, I guess you are right now. So like they seem almost like glowing small pearls in the water.
Like, I'm picturing fish eggs, and I don't think I want to be.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Death.
It happens. You want to go first?
Okay.
Okay.
And Effie just, heads down the hallway. It's like, okay.
I'll
There's
keep-
pearls.
I'll keep an eye on them. We
There's
found some cool
glowy
glowing
pearls. We can
I'm
make
just
a
relaying back.
bracelet
everything.
or
Sushi?
Earrings. Sushi earrings.
Yeah.
Hello.
And they're like, no, wait, you stay there. Hans, wait, Hans. No, there's people. I don't know. No, don't say. Just get over here. No, I need. No. And then there's looks like a fish-like, sort of humanoid. Definitely has like what you would think were like the conventional like mermaid style like tail fin legs.
Yeah.
Just sort of like keeping afloat like in the water, and it's like, all right, who are you?
I'm Effie.
Hi, Effie.
Who are
I am
you?
Boris.
My name is Svensson. Why are you all here? Are you with the duck people?
Do you like the duck people?
Hell no, we don't.
Then no, we've been killing a lot of them.
We can be friends.
Yeah, let's be friends.
I'm just kidding. Do you have fish legs?
Not on me.
No, they don't have tails. They don't. No, they're tailless. You don't have tails, right?
I mean, I do. And I turn my butt around and I
He
shake
does.
my cottontail at it.
No, they don't have the
So
cool
cute.
tails like we do.
Did you make racist Swedish mermaids?
No. What? What's a Swedish?
Are
It's
they
a
Swedish
fish.
fish? Are they all red? Do they taste delicious?
They're
They're kind of gummy.
salmon colored.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
No, I mean we could tell Music. I don't think they can play the snap ball. Can you play the snap ball? Do you know what snap ball?
I mean,
Yeah.
I am incredibly athletic. Have you seen my thighs? And I show them my thighs.
Like
She slaps his
kind of
thighs like you
submerged in the
slap a
water.
car.
You can fit so many babies on this thigh.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think they can make the snap ball. No. and there's like two more of these guys that kind of like roll up, and they're like, Spencer, who are you talking to? They look over
Effie.
and they say they're an Effie. I don't know what that is either. Okay, look, you guys can't stay here. You gotta go.
Okay, we're just looking for a sword piece. If you have it, we'll take it and bring you something cool. If you don't have it, we'll get out of here. I mean, we're gonna get out of here either way. It's just whether or not you give us a sword piece.
And if we don't find it elsewhere and we have to come back looking for it, thinking that maybe somebody lied to us, obviously me and my thighs are going to be pretty miffed about the whole thing.
She slaps his thighs again.
They're really into their thighs. They really like their
Squats
legs.
matter.
Look, I mean, you say you're looking for a sword. Like, look at all the water around you. Look, flowing little swords everywhere.
It's got to have Nomen numerals in it. Sorry, halfling numerals. I like Nomen numerals better. Yeah.
It's
Nomen
glowing.
numerals is great. We got to keep that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, you want to get Lydia? You should get Lydia.
Does Lydia have a glowing sword?
She has 3. No.
They're like, you should talk with Lydia. They should talk with Lydia. Yes, they should talk with Lydia. You all should stay and talk to the queen.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm down for this. Like the I'm sorry. I'm not so good with the cultural stuff. What kind of folk are you? I am a
Seaman.
rabbit folk.
We're seamen.
Of course you are. That makes sense because you live with the sea.
Yes, at least in here.
Well, and I can see you. Cool. Take me to your leader. Stomping forward.
Go get the Lydia. No, yes, we got the outside. No, go get her now. Don't throw that. No, go. And as they're kind of like bickering back and forth, you guys kind of wait a second. They're like, so you guys find anything cool lately?
Yes.
That's cool.
Like a big ball of
I have.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It doesn't
Do
get
you
in the
know
water,
my-
does it?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeesh.
No, we don't. We don't. No, it doesn't get over here. Oh, look, there's Lydia. Hi, Lydia. And you see this coming from the other side of this big cove that you can kind of see into, Effie. There is a what looks like a mermaid riding on a koi that's made entirely out of water. And she has this sword like sort of held with her kind of over her shoulder. And she's like, okay, it's okay. Who are these people? And they're like, I don't know. This one calls itself an Effie, and that one keeps slapping his thighs. We don't know who they are.
Boris. And he slaps his thighs more.
He calls himself a Boris. And then Lydia like looks back over you, Boris, and she's like, are you married?
Me?
Yes.
Fucking course.
You have wife?
Yeah. Do you?
No.
Ah, poor person. I have
Yeah.
17 babies.
Well, I
Why do you think I'm an adventurer? It gets me out of the house. I get my exercise in, and it's a very lucrative trade to make sure everybody stays fed.
She's like, oh, that's too bad. I was told that they would be bringing me a husband. Do you want to
Oh.
be married?
What kind of husband are you looking for?
Um,
How do you feel about vampires?
Ooh. Is he handsome?
Yes.
Is he strong?
Yes.
Oh, Effie, we already talked about this.
What?
And Boris yells out, Lucette, who's pitching?
I'm
'Cause you-
sorry, what?
You guys were trying to determine who was going to be the emperor and the empress. Did you make your choice? Somebody needs a husband over here.
I'm sorry, what? This is
That is all he
husband.
gives. That is all he
That's-
says.
Okay, hold on. I'll go
I-
figure it out. Hold on.
okay,
I'm
good, because I'm not
set.
going in the water.
We said waddles over.
Yeah,
And
so-
they
Okay,
don't
I'm
like
not-
the ducks.
I am not a duck person anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
I think Lucy's just sitting by the water with Remy, just playing cards.
2 goblets of
Lucy,
wine
it's-
inexplicably from nowhere.
It's not very deep. You could ride the bear over here and not
Absolutely
get in the
not.
water.
Nope.
You could sit on my shoulders.
No, thank you.
Oh, I don't think that thing really likes the water. He gets
makes
in here,
sense.
he got all mad.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, what is going on? Where are you guys? Hold on.
Who is that? Are you married?
Hello. I'm
Is this my
not-
husband?
am
That's
I-
not up to me, but I mean, probably.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Lydia.
Oh, well, anybody would be lucky to marry Lydia. So,
I like you.
Who?
I like you married. Are you married?
I'm not married. Are you proposing?
Maybe.
I make great husband material.
Can you fight?
Can I fight?
Are you strong?
You should see the ducks.
Oh, yeah.
Is it-
Lucette murdered like 85 of those ducks.
New plan. The next time we play, it's just a wedding.
I need fantasy character art of you romancing yet another NPC in a campaign.
How about we'll open it up on whatever that turns into next time, since we're at 10 o'clock.
I love it.
This
I'm
this
down.
this adventure is so ridiculous and awesome. Oh,
Adventure is
man.
so silly.
Thank you guys for staying up late. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Because Sarah, you're at 11 o'clock your time now?
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm sleepy.
all right.
Same. Same.
Let's find somebody quick. You know, the Onyx Path is doing their session 0 for Trinity Continuum. For those not familiar, they're the licensed publishers for all of the White Wolf tabletop RPGs. So World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, Mage the Ascension, Exalted, whole 9 yards. So we've been friends for a while, and they could use a little bit of love. So thank you guys for sticking around. We'll find another Monday that fits everybody's schedules and pick this up again. And we might even have a new rule set to use with it, depending on how long it takes. It'll be all right. Taryn, if you want to, where folks can find you on the doobly-doos?
Yeah. So Land of the Blind storefront, you guys can check out the Vagabond early access beta playtest right now. I'm over on YouTube as Indestroboy. That's basically where I'm at on all socials. Do game design live streams over there, talk about TTRPGs, and yeah, go check out my video essay on Dragon Bane I just posted a couple days ago.
Love it. Sarah?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere as the Hype Goblin, and I don't know, I'm just a funny little guy on the internet. I like to make people laugh. If you are interested in a 5e podcast or checking out the actual play I'm doing of Apocalypse Keys. Feel free to go check out my website, hypegoblin.com. All the info is there. And the words are hard right now. My brain is shutting down.
Yeah,
So
I-
I'm going to call it for there.
That's fair. Oh, Kate.
I am mostly just here so far, so you can follow me here, or if you want to check me out on Twitter at thejeffreykate, you can. And I'll be around.
Beautiful. And again, last but not least, Lydia.
Hi, I'm Lydia. You can find me everywhere at lydiakoryn. I've been having a really good time. You can commission me to draw art. That's it. We're sleepy out here.
Absolutely. That reminds me, I wanted to hit you up for a commission because I need something for
Ooh.
like my logo and my personal streaming and stuff like that. So I need like
yes.
a character headshot of myself. So
Yeah, and I was going to show I did not like change anything. Ah, come on, is that going to autofocus? I was
Yeah,
going to
maybe.
show it actually is Lydia. Yeah, the merfolk queen.
Just
I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even put that together until like just now.
I love
and
it.
to chat, Lydia's always last because Lydia, that's where I set up Lydia's OBS thing like last year. So anytime that she's on the stream, that's the square, and it is what it is. It's a thing that happens. That said, the Onyx Path went to bed, so we're going to raid Ted instead at Nerd Immersion.
Oh,
Heck
Ted's on
yeah.
right now. What's he doing?
Yeah, he's playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Oh, right
Yeah.
on. Okay, I
So-
think Josiah's part of that too.
Maybe.
Yeah, Josiah's not on, but Dan is on, and it looks like
Celeste.
Celeste, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
Let's get with the raiding, and you all can get to bed. So thank you everybody for stopping by. We're gonna raid Nerd Immersion. Go give Ted and crew some love, and if you have the opportunity, check out his YouTube channel because he makes some pretty dope shit and some pretty good reviews on stuff. So good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. And raid. There we go.